guys from Mosh Pit again, Hammerfest. This time we've got Absolva with us. Welcome.
How's it going? You're right.
So I will do the official questions first, and then we just. I don't want to talk to you before houses because you said you get bored. You don't really said the right things. So obviously, I've just received my copy of the Flames of Justice. Is that officially released?
It is.
Yeah. When did that come out?
5th of November last year.
So all your gigs, including Hammerfest, has been playing material from that?
All material of Flames of Justice, yeah.
So I will ask, which song off the album would epitomise Absolva?
Probably opening track. Opening track, Flames of Justice, Cold Red. Starts on the music video. Definitely. British metal in the modern form. Bleeding dual guitars, screaming vocals, and something on the bass.
Yeah.
I can't just say to I am a bassist by trade.
I'm plodding on.
Rolls between two thorns here.
So have you guys actually been on? Yeah, or you
9:30 tonight.
9:30 tonight. We'll have to see. We've not seen any bands. I saw 2 bands last night, and that's all we've seen. We've been stuck here interviewing constantly. So
9:30 is a good time. Not going to be that many wanting an interview.
Up 10 years ago.
Not seriously the way this has gone. So what can people expect from a whole live show?
Well, as we just said, I mean, when we started, it was very much a metal band, and because we're all influenced into a lot of the traditional metal bands, so Priest, Thin Lizzy, Iron Maiden, Sabbath. We try and capture that sort of
modern twist.
But
Good sound,
we don't want to sort of be, just a regurgitation of all that's happened before. We do put a firm stamp on. We are a modern British metal band. But the main trademark is the twin guitars. We do a lot of harmonies, and we do a lot of swapping back and forward soloing at the same time. But
can't get bored on stage.
There's always something going on. As well as being really heavy as well, we always make sure that we're melodic, with the songs. We're always very catchy. You always come away from a show humming or singing, to a certain chorus. So it's not just aggression, noise.
How long have you been signed to Rock Sector for?
Since we started, which was 8 months since our first show.
Well, it's a great independent label.
Yeah, we've done an awful lot in a short space of time. We're very, very happy and very proud of.
And you're originally from?
3 of us are from Manchester.
And I'm from Wolverhampton.
I could have guessed that, shouldn't I, really, the accents and things, because obviously we're based around Manchester. So I've seen you guys around all the time, and obviously knowing Rock Sector with my previous incarnation. You've seen music videos, everything, but the paths just haven't crossed with various other things. So now Lynn's put us in contact, it's an opportunity to actually see you guys properly.
Yeah, that's great.
And put it out. So I'm not going to forget the official question. So because we call ourselves a community, fans to talk to fans, fans and open it out. One question we're asking is what do the artists prefer? Piercings or tattoos? It's nothing obvious. There's a reason behind it. Would the answer to be tattoos?
Yeah, mine would be tattoos.
Only because the more we're looking into it, we're doing a feature piece on it when we get around to actually writing it, and we're looking at more extreme forms. Whereas like the piercing, they got emos like stitching mouth shut
and splitting the tongue.
Putting like silicone implants under the skin and things, and it's kind of like no sting with tattoos. Why would you go that way?
Another form of expression, I suppose. I can't say anything to anyone who wants to do that, but yeah, it is just choice.
I mean, it's with the piercings, obviously, with like the hardcore metalcore community, you've got the groups and you've got those sorts of things, which fits in with the community.
It's all interpretation of what you like, what you're into, and how you want to express yourself. Really, I mean, I've got no tattoos and no piercings whatsoever. And doesn't mean that I don't, it's not that I don't agree with it, I just never fancied it, I've never really gone for it, and I've never really seen it as something that I really want to have personally, and I like women with tattoos, I think that looks alright. Definitely.
See, if you notice the word in the question, it wasn't said to say whether it's for myself or for anyone else. So the same go for piercings, obviously.
It's not. No, honestly, it's not something I'm asked about. Can we swear as well?
Personally, I'm averse to pain, so neither of them both appeals to me at all, and he gives me nothing but stick over it.
No, it's not that, because I think that personally the pain's addictive, because I've gone back so many times, I've got my back's full of them.
Yeah.
That's just something that, and the meaning behind them for me is personal. It's all about
that's
family
it.
and things. So that's the way. I don't mind people who don't have them. It's not because it's saying, we're into the rock metal scene, you've got to have them.
It's just giving me stick over it.
Of course. But again, it's like when I interviewed Mark Tremonti. I thought, legendary band, Alder Bridge, Creed, I thought, he's bound to have. No.
It's the way things go. It's the path you take, who you mix with growing up, what kind of stuff you're into growing up.
It's a bit like with what you wear. You look at some of the bands over the years. Take Rush. Rush were like a visual mess. In the 70s and 80s. They were just going from one image to the other, and at any particular point they didn't really fit in to any pocket of genre apart from their own Rush. And now they're just balls to all of that. We're just going to wear black t-shirt and jeans, and just go out and do what we do. We don't have to look any particular way for anybody else. So
no, I mean, it's again, like I say, it's the expression of who you are. Because too many bands at the moment, I don't know if it's the bands themselves or the PR guys, try and put them into a specific genre. And how many genres?
And you can tell when you see them. You can really tell when you see them that you've just been made and doctored to look like that. And
crowbarred into a genre and a style.
Which isn't, again,
X Factor.
it's not a bad thing. It's a great business decision, and if the band want to do it and everyone's making money, happy days. But it's just not something I'm into.
It's mostly the management that come out with the money.
Yeah.
Whereas when you work for a nice independent label, you all get the bonus of it, and you get to go, you get to meet so many great new people. Obviously, you've been on tour with Traxxas, and you're going over. Are you guys going over to WizFest?
We're headlining WizFest next week. That's where we're doing recording our first live DVD over there, and that's the beginning of a 5-week European tour for us over there. We've got 8 dates, with Michael Schenker over there, and then we've got a quick detour back to Manchester supporting Queensryche at the Ritz.
I keep being brought to this Queensryche. It's kind of like it's Queensryche. It's kind of like there's nothing you can say. The name says it all, and obviously on the same bill, it must be a nice feeling when you see the poster say Queensryche. It's Absolva. So you're looking forward to that one? Obviously, must look forward to WizFest.
Yeah, definitely.
A bit nervous though, recording live DVD.
It's a lot of preparation goes into getting stuff set for a live recording. I think we've got 5 or 6 different cameras, and
just like today.
just like this.
Similar actually.
Which one are you going to look at? But there's a lot of preparation, not just on the filming of it, but like getting everything teed up with the lighting and who's going to be a lighting engineer, and of course you've got to make sure your audio is recorded properly, making sure everyone's going to play absolutely, if somebody hits a bum note, is that going to put you off the rest of the show? Or
you can't let it show, you've just got to carry on.
You've just got to absolutely carry on and give it. And to be honest, one of my favourite live albums was Live and Dangerous, obviously Thin Lizzy, but one that I think tops it for me is Strangers in the Night by UFO.
Right.
because you listen to that and you absolutely know that they've not done anything to it. It is exactly how it was recorded. You can hear the bum notes, you can hear the tuning problems, you can hear after the second track they say the guys have asked me to fill in because they want to swap a couple of the mics over. It's like it's just real, absolutely real.
Which is what it's all about, because if you can't cut it live,
You shouldn't be doing it. Yeah.
So obviously today, is it half-hour set?
35, I think,
minutes,
yeah.
yeah.
And for WizFest, how long are you going to be doing?
We're going to
An
do
hour.
an hour and a bit or
Ish,
something at
yeah.
WizFest, and then most of the headline shows about an hour and 15, something like that.
So for your set list today compared with next week, obviously, and apart from the timing, is it what you would normally do on tour, or are you going to throw in a few different?
Since we started this tour at the start of February, we've added 2 new songs, which is actually going to be featured on our next album. But at the moment, we're going to make those 2 tracks actually exclusive to the live DVD, which is going to be released in September. So we just thought they are eventually going to be on the album, but we thought making them exclusive to the DVD first, so there's a nice variation for it. So we're going to play one of those songs tonight at Hammerfest, and both of them next week at WizFest for the DVD.
So are you already looking at the next album then?
Yeah, we've already started work. We've got about 8-9 demos. We've got playing 2 of them already. There's another one that we're working on.
Right. Just always constantly
Yeah,
writing.
studio time looking at the end of November for release next April, May. So April, May 2014
So
for
every
the
6
follow-up
months,
album.
give or take, you want something.
Yeah, there's something new coming out, a new tour, a new DVD.
I thought you tired.
No, it's alright.
I can't do sensible interviews. That's why questions go out the window. Now, I'm going to ask this because my other half, who's coming tomorrow, I let her look. Said, "We get me some research for bands." She had trouble coming out with stuff for you guys.
Yeah?
Now, I don't understand why.
No?
Now, I don't know what she was looking at, so I'm going to get shot for this. She's probably going to call the wedding off at this point. But I thought, Google, Absolva, you guys come up. I thought it was
Yeah?
straightforward like that. Obviously, you've got the website, haven't you?
Yeah, Absolva.com.
You've got, obviously, the Facebook, you've got social media.
Facebook, yeah, we're on
I was just very surprised that I'll show you the page after, it's just a blank with the name at the top. And I'm like going, yeah.
But to be honest with you, if you didn't know anything about us at the start of this interview, and you didn't even know the name of the band, you know, we probably could have filled in 10 minutes, you know, what we're up to, because we've always got plenty going on and always stuff to give you.
What we prefer to do with these interviews is I prefer not to listen to any of the music if I can before the interview. So I try to interview before you go on stage, so I get to know you guys as you are. So because otherwise you can be blinkered by the music.
Yeah, you get
if you don't like it, you can
misconceptions of the band.
Yeah, and it's not worth it. I'd rather get to know the bands to get you answering the right questions that would be of interest to the people that want to watch it, and then the album then added to it.
Yeah.
And then it's just something different. Because I bet you've had interviews and people have gone, "Oh, the album, I like it," and you look going, "Are you sure?" It's not really your sort of music, is it? And obviously, you then get asked the same questions over and over and over. And I bet you must get sick and tired of it.
Well, it's got to be done at the end of the day. You know, it's got to be done to spread the word, and
you've got to treat the last interview like it was the first one, and it's just the order, the way things come through.
You've got 2 hours, 3 hours of interviews. You're thinking to yourself, well, I want to go and just chill before we go.
This is actually a short spell compared to the last Hammerfest. I think I spent 6 hours in the press room at the last Hammerfest.
That's like us so far today. It's kind of, you sit by the window going, outside.
It was a bit of a brain drain, especially like half an hour. You know, next was on stage time. So
Am I your last interview?
I know we've got a few more actually.
Yeah, we've got several more. Yeah.
Are you guys still around tomorrow?
We will be for the morning.
Briefly in the morning, yeah.
Off out the way, I think so.
Right. We did have something planned for tomorrow for any band that was around, but if you're not going to be here for it, because I don't think we're going to be here till near lunchtime anyway. So I'm going to ask you whether this would be a good idea for something if you come when you do a gig in Manchester. I've got to say it quietly because people can listen. What we want to do is we want to bring in a random assortment of instruments, non-electric guitars, and say, cover song or your own song, just different instruments. Would you be willing to give? I'm not going to say what instruments I'm bringing, a random assortment, just some bit different.
Trust me, I know what the instruments are.
It's just something completely different, away from the norm. Because
What do you think of this for the next interview in Manchester or
I was
something?
thinking just an aside, just to say there's a camera, here's a look at it, pick out something out of our lucky box.
Yeah, do a bit of laugh.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
I can't do sensible interviews for shit. I hate doing sensible interviews because I want something to keep me interested, and you guys want something to keep you interested. Otherwise, you're saying stuff. And then you said you're going over the same thing. Did I say that? Did I not say that? Which interview was which? You never know. You see a face, go, I remember you from somewhere. Oh, you interviewed half an hour ago. Oh, shit, right, you're not here. And we just thought we'd do something a little bit different.
Yeah.
Side of things. Most of the time, you get people come and say, "Oh, try our new guitars out." Let's do something. Let's see how it goes. It might fall flat on its face, but we just want a sort of just to say, you don't know what's coming. It's up to you. A couple of minutes, camera, sit down, close your eyes, pick something.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a go.
Bit of fun and games.
Yeah.
Like I say, we'll sort it out another day. Obviously, you're not going to be here by the time you get here. And like I say, we'll sort out so you know we're coming.
Okay, that's great.
But I'm not going to say what we're bringing. Could be anything. Could be spoon, could be anything.